Claude doesn't need more information. It needs the right information in the right order for the right decision. Context management is the operating layer. It turns a powerful model into a dependable application when context is curated, not dumped. Claude can reason from trusted state. It ignores noise effectively. It preserves user intent and produces outputs teams can defend under review, audit, iteration, and deployment. Modern Claude apps fail when all data goes into the prompt. Volume does not equal accuracy in this context. The context window is working memory, not a warehouse. As prompts grow, attention starts to fragment. Costs rise with longer prompts and larger contexts. Latency increases significantly over time. The model must choose between competing truths. No clear arbitration layer exists to resolve conflicts. There's no source priority or lifecycle policy. Conflict rules are missing entirely. The failure rarely announces itself as an exception. It appears as a confident answer using outdated policy, a retrieved paragraph without its source, a tool result treated as permanent truth. Context rot happens when signals are diluted by stale, redundant, or poorly ranked inputs. These still look technically valid in conversation. They pass silently into generation under pressure and ambiguity. Reliable Claude systems separate knowledge from context. Knowledge resides in databases, search indexes, or files. Can also come from logs, APIs, or MCP servers. Context is just the temporary evidence bundle for one task. This shift is subtle but decisive. The model stops being the storage layer. It becomes the reasoning layer instead. Over curated evidence, permissions, and task state, it handles intent, constraints, and provenance too. A strong context budget allocates space deliberately. Instructions define how the system behaves. User intent sets the task to accomplish. Retrieved evidence provides grounding for responses. Tool state tracks what just happened. Anything outside these jobs stays out until needed. The discipline isn't minimalism for beauty. It's precision for reliability and performance. Precision controls latency and cost effectively. It supports governance and user trust. It enables repeatable behavior at scale. Before Claude sees data, a gatekeeper classifies it. It checks relevance, freshness, and permissions. It assesses sensitivity and expected use. Some data becomes direct context. Some triggers a tool call. Some stays behind a retrieval boundary. Some is rejected completely. Reliability starts before generation, not after the model answers with elegant uncertainty. Users feel the risk too late in the workflow. This happens before production users see it. RAG is not just document stuffing. It's an evidence selection system. Chunking helps preserve meaning. Embeddings find potential candidates. Keyword retrieval catches exact terms. Reranking picks the best passages. Anthropic reports contextual retrieval reduces failures by 49%. With reranking, that improves to 67%. The goal is traceable answers. Answers must be current and scoped. They also need to respect permissions. No need to flood the model with documents. Prices, inventory, calendars, and permissions should not be stored in the prompt. They must be fetched when needed for the task. Tool use keeps volatile data close to its source. Claude receives only the result required for the next action. This avoids carrying stale state into future interactions. It also prevents errors from propagating unintentionally. Not all context changes at the same speed. System instructions stay stable and can be cached. Product rules, schemas, examples, and background documents are also cacheable. User intent, retrieval results, and tool outputs change frequently. Separating stable from live context reduces repeated work. Applications avoid freezing the truth or hiding recent updates. They also prevent overpaying for repeated tokens in every request. A reliable Claude app should not just sound correct. It must show why the answer deserves trust. Citations turn hidden context into clear evidence. They let users verify claims directly. They help developers check retrieval quality. They help organizations tell grounded answers apart from fluent guesses when accountability matters. This is crucial during audits, reviews, and disputes. The workflow is simple but powerful. Route the task to the right context strategy. Retrieve only evidence that can change the answer. Reason over a bounded bundle of information. Reduce the final output into a clean response. Structure the action or prepare the next tool call. Each step narrows uncertainty, not expands the prompt. Every boundary protects the next decision from hidden noise and accidental drift. The strongest Claude applications will feel less like chatbots. They'll act like disciplined operating systems for decisions. They'll know when to search, when to ask questions, when to call tools, when to cite sources, and when to refuse extra context. Reliability won't come from bigger prompts, it will come from better boundaries, sharper evidence, explicit control, and context that earns its place before the model speaks.